Welcome back to another amazing week of reading. We are in our last story for the school year, which is so crazy to me. But there it is, we're in our last story of the school year. And it is only 4 pages long. And those pages have pictures, so it's not a super long story. I hope you guys enjoy the story. I really liked reading it because I also really like the idea that the man who is trying to trick the king ended up being the fool. I like stories that are like that. So I really enjoyed the story, and I hope you guys did too when I read it to you on Thursday. So today you guys are going to read it yourself, and all you have to do is the vocabulary definition. So I'm just going to read these words to you so you kind of know what they sound like. So let me get to the right page. I'm just one page off. All right, so the first one is hospitality. Hospitality, again, remember, use your glossary for this. The next one is shrewd. Shrewd. So this was, all of these were in the story that you heard. I only pointed out hospitality, but you do have the other ones there too. The next one is distinguished. Distinguished. So if you ever are watching a show and they talk about a distinguished guest, that's kind of what they're talking about once you look up the word. The next word is avaricious. Avaricious. That's a bigger one. It's kind of hard to say when you're just looking at it. And then finally we have centuries. Okay, so you guys are going to read the story, go through the glossary, and do the definitions. And yeah, so just as a quick background, A Gift for a Gift is a folktale. A folktale is a story that was passed on from one generation to the next by word of mouth. So it was just translated by somebody telling another person. So they kind of changed a little bit here and there throughout time. It's kind of like a game of telephone. The telling of it might change a little bit every single time it's done. But the other big thing about folktales is that they usually have a moral. They have a lesson about right and wrong that's taught in them. So in this one, you see honesty is always the best policy. And tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit more about 3 others as part of your assignment. And I'm going to tell you 3 of them so you can use those and about what those lessons are. Okay, so just read the story, be looking for that moral. It's pretty easy to see, but just pay attention to that, okay?